Hi everyone. So here at the garage today, over the weekend we're going to be doing a couple different things. One of the things we're going to be doing this week is doing some filling of some of the cracks in the wood. I have a couple different types of filler for that. I have a speed dry 15-minute filler, which is going to be for the smaller thinner cracks, and then I have a more durable longer set for the deeper cracks that'll have to be applied in several layers. I have some sanding pads for our sanders there that we're going to be using to sand that after it's dry, and also to sand the wood there because we're going to be prepping it to stain it. We picked up some stain. We went with a special walnut. We looked at several different colors, and it seemed like this was the one both myself and Michelle liked the best. I have some sponges, that's for smearing the stain on. I have some lint-free rags, that's for wiping off any excess stain. So I'm not sure how far we're going to get with this the weekend here because I'm doing several different projects. I'm going to be prepping the wood for stain. I'm going to be working on our watershed outside, and I'm going to be doing some plastering. So over here you'll see I got some plaster. It's pre-mixed plaster, so that's for nail heads and that stuff there. I got some tapes, two different kinds, for doing some of the cracks in the seams we got. I got all my trowels brought down, all different widths, right from my bigger one here for when I get further along the game. I got some smaller ones here. Got my big one. I don't think I'm going to have to use him much here. I got my stir sticks. I got my trowel. That's what I'll use, put plaster on, carry around, do my nail heads. I got some paint materials here, rollers and brushes, and a few little trays that I can hold in my hand here, put a bit in when I'm cutting in the edges, right? Just dip and cut in. And I got some primer, so I'm hoping to get the plastering done here the weekend, get a lot of the cracks filled, get the sanding on the plaster done because I'm going to put it on in 3 different layers. And so with the weather conditions down here right now, I do have the furnace turned on there. It's going to take me still 3 days because I'm going to spend a couple hours in the morning while it's cold outside and put on a layer of plaster. And then after the 3rd day when it's dry, I'm going to sand it. And then I'm going to start cutting in and get some primer on, start lighting the place up. And while I'm doing that there, I'm going to be going around with the same tools. And any cracks I got in the wood, I'm going to be filling them in. And just to make it a little bit of a better finish. I'm not in no rush to get this done, so I got lots of patience. So I'm going to take my time to do it so that when it's done, I got something that I feel is okay with. But I'm going to get ready and start doing it, and I'll show you a couple of the things that I'm going to be doing here. So if you can see here, like we have like nail screw heads. I'm going to be putting plaster over those there, covering them up. And you see up there some of the older drywall, there was some stuff hung on the wall. I'm going to be filling those holes, and then you have joins. I'm going to be filling them in, and so on and so forth. And I got to go all over my garage also. This is the store section there, and then out in the garage where I'm working at also. Don't mind the mess. I got a lot of stuff on the go. I put up some new drywall. I got screw holes all over the place here. I got to fill in, and I'm working along here. I'm going to fill in all the screw holes up top there and get some primer on that to brighten that up. And same thing over here. I want to get primer here, so I need to get these screw holes all fixed up and hopefully get a dump run done the weekend. So when I get a little bit done, I'll show you guys. So guys, it's been a day now. I said when I get some work done I would show you what I'm up to here. So right now you can see behind me I got some plaster put on the wall there. So I'm just going to take the camera here now and walk you guys around and show you what I've done here the weekend. So inside of Shell's store area there, I've put on some drywall, fixed up some gines all the way around the store here. I had a gine there I had to fix. Mostly screw holes. And I done some of the screw heads in the lumber. And I actually sanded that off. I sanded the counter. And some of the boards, prepping it for stain. And actually, that's what I'm going to be doing here now next. Get some stain. Again, don't mind the mess. You see out here, prep for plaster, for getting ready to put some primer on here hopefully this week. It's been a busy day. I worked last night till 7 o'clock. First coat was the hardest. I had a lot of stuff to move. We had everything pushed back up against the walls. And that's as far as I got over there. It was just too much stuff we got to put outside to finish. But that's what I've done the past 24 hours. And when I get some more done, I'll show you guys. So guys, I'm going to start putting on some stain here now. I got the wood prepped. I've done some filling off some of the cracks, some of the screw holes and that stuff was in the lumber. Now I'm going to see what it looks like there with some stain put onto it. Got some little pads here. Supposed to be the proper tool, I guess, for applying stain. So just watch me there now and see how bad I can fill up. I'm not worried about getting any on the drywall there. I'm going to be painting this here right after. So, on first look, color probably not so dark as I would like, but don't go quite as far as I thought it would go either. But, sort of like it on first look. Well, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna move it a little bit closer. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna continue on with this, and when I get a little bit more done, I'll show you guys what it looks like. So guys, it's been a couple days now since I got down and started. Put on some plaster over some of the seams and some of the screw heads. Sanded out the wood, prepped it for stain. We got a coat of stain onto it here now. Done a little bit of plastering out in the garage. Got the first coat on. I'll get the second coat on out there today. But my priority right now is to get the final coat on here, and hopefully if it warms up, it dries out, and I can get a coat of primer on this here tonight. So I'll show you what I got done here now. So this is in the store. Look a lot better now when I get it cut in now with the primer here tonight. And for anyone who don't know, all this board that I use in the garage, it's all scrap board. It's out to the sawmill. They throw it away for firewood. I went and got a load there a year ago, and my intentions was for my hunting camp for firewood. And when I got here, I started cutting it up. I was like, I could do something with this. And this is what we decided to do. We got a long way to go yet to get the whole garage done, but it's coming along. So guys, this is an hour or so later here now. I just finished my third coat in the store here. So it's a very thin coat this time. And I think it's only going to take a few hours drying. So later on here now will be a light sanding, and I'm going to start getting some primer on. So I'll just show you what that looks like here now. So just a thin coat this time. Starting to look really good there now. The couple of joins, one there, and one there. They're going to take a few hours to dry, but over and all, it's only 9:30 in the morning here yet, so by later on this afternoon, I'll certainly be able to start sanding this and getting primer on it. So when I start doing that, I'll show you guys. Hey guys, so just starting to cut in here now. I'm going to do a few blocks. I got my roller and paint there ready to go, and a few minutes there will look a whole lot different. So feel free to just watch me while I do a bit of cutting in. Got everything taped and that stuff there, so cutting in is a little bit easier. Just getting down around the edges here now, so I can do the majority with the rollers. A lot of getting up and down. Since I started this, I've had to climb up this ladder 1,000 times from Christmas month till now. So guys, I got this wall cut in here now. Before I move to the other walls, I'm going to roll these walls in. So I got my pan, rolling that stuff prepped, and a lot easier rolling in. Covers a lot more area, a lot faster. New roller, so when it gets soft, you'll hold the paint better. Hoping to get away with just 2 coats too. So, going to try to get the first coat on here. Go have supper. Come back this evening. When it's dried a little, second coat on. And I'm almost impressed with my plastering. First time I've done any plastering work in a few years. When you start painting, you really start to see the flaws in your plastering. Usually, you go around after and with some spackle, any divides that you may have missed, and just touch them up. Ten-foot walls in this building, so everything requires a ladder. That's the first coat. When we get all the walls painted, little debris or stuff into it, you need to pick that off. Don't be afraid to get dirty. So when I get everything else painted, I'll show you what it looks like when we get the tape and everything all tore off it. So till then. So guys, it's an hour or so later. The first coat is on. It looks pretty good. The plaster job turned out pretty good. Really made it look a lot different on the inside here. Just going to give you a quick look at what it looks like here now. So you still see tape on the wall there yet, because I got to put another coat on. A lot of congestion in there, but made it look a whole lot different. It's been a long time coming now. I've been working on this now since Christmas on my days off. So I actually didn't take a video last night. It's the next day now, first thing in the morning. It was 10:30 last night before got the final coat on here. So I'll give you guys a look at what it looks like. So with the tape off there now, it looks Nice and clean here again. Still got a little bit of painting to do and that stuff there. I got a couple doors to paint. Actually a door to replace, front door. But it's a huge difference. Looks really nice now. So today Michelle got some pictures and that stuff she wanted to put up, so I'm going to put them up and probably show you guys what it looks like after that. So guys, this is the paint is on the wall now, and I've put up some pictures and a little bit of decor there for Michelle to make it look a little bit more homey. We're going to put up some more. I got a few walls here with nothing on yet, but we don't have none, so Michelle will pick that up when she figures out the next pieces she wants. But I'll show you guys what that looks like. Up here we got a couple pictures. We got sailboats, flowers, and we got some vegetables there. Then we got our names. If they want to put that picture over, make it look nice. Over the ice maker, we got a picture on the wall there. And we got a couple more pictures here. The one up over the window there. This one up in the corner there, looks really nice for that space. And we got a clock up. And these are the walls that we haven't put nothing on yet. So they're blank canvas. I'm sure Michelle will come up with an idea for there. Next time we're in Edmonton, pick up some stuff. But that's what it looks like so far, guys. Now, we got a table for the slushy machine. We're going to put that together. And we got a shelf out there. And we got a couple of fridges we're going to unbox and bring in. So when we get that done there, I'll take a picture and show you. So that's the freezer. Put up in that corner. That's one of the fridges there for some ice cream and that sort of thing. That's the shelf there for putting some breads on. That's the table for the slushy machine. And there's the clerk. The sun is shining on her. So, and like I say, that's the ice maker. So, pretty much a few more pieces of decor in here. On this wall over here. And that'll be it. Later on the summer when it dries up, we'll be putting an epoxy on the floor, but that'll be a project later on in the year. So that's the weekend's work.